Up next. And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Bridges out there with Nurkic. Then it's Miller. Then it's Ball. And it's Mann in at the 2 spot. And for Denver, underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard spot. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
So the Nuggets win the tip. Outside Gordon. Wide open look here for Murray. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
And here is Ball. Bridges outside. There's the dish to Nurkic. Miller, that's for 2. They get it back. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Hornets foul. LaMelo Ball. That's his first personal foul.
Denver shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And, you know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Smith surveying the D. Two on the clock. The shot off that time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nuggets ahead, up 3. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. We've got Ball. Grant Williams is out there with Miller. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Okogie in at the 2. Ball with the bucket.
Ball's got a little more strength than you might think, able to muscle that time right through the aggressive defense.
Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. Dishes to Murray. 6 to shoot. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. The Hornets also changing it up. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Trey Mann comes in for Josh Okogie. And Smith subbed in for Ball. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. High arcing shot. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Watson from down in the low post. It goes.
The assist, Jalen Pickett.
And Smith puts up a deep 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little. And that'll.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything the defense tries to throw at him.
The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Murray. And it's Strawther in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
So they take the lead. Nurkic has got the lead up to 1 now for Charlotte.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Murray against Ball. Murray outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jokic. Great D that time from Nurkic. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hornets on top, leading by a point. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. We've got Seth Curry. Bridges out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Ball, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Now, with this game up for grabs, coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. You need to show me right now that you want this." They get it done? We'll see, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 1. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver.
Zeke Naji.
Here's Curry. Bridges outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Najee passes to Murray. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 3. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jamal Murray.
And he's grabbed this game with both hands and just never let it go. I mean, he scored a huge percentage of their points. He hadn't been the main guy for him. He's been the only guy for them.
And the Hornets making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. Back to ball. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Watson. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. And those late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
At the line, Murray, pretty consistent, but there's a lot of added pressure here. Let's see if he can come through.
Now the pass to Mann. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul.
It's the first. That increases their lead to 6.
At the line for Denver, Jamal Murray.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. So the Nuggets win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just